I start this video, I have a quick infomercial. Ready, set, hey guys, do you guys want some free playmats that I personally customize myself? Like these playmats over here? All you guys gotta do is subscribe to my second channel called SamHamTV to enter into this contest. Type in the search bar, SamHamTV, hit the subscribe button and find the latest video. It should be called Welcome to SamHamTV. Then like that video and comment anything on that video, and that's how you guys can be entered into the contest. That's it. Well anyways, I'm interfering with the video. So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from Team SamHamTV here, and today I'm coming at you with my updated MASKED deck profile for the April 11, 2016 format. And earlier on today, I posted an artifact MASKED deck profile, and a lot of you were like, Sam, I want to see a pure version of Masked Heroes. Can you show that version of Masked Heroes instead? Because some of us don't have the artifact cards, and you guys just want to see my take on the pure version of Masked Heroes. So here it is, guys. On the exact day I posted deck profile, I decided to make this deck profile for you guys. It's because I freaking love you guys. You guys, to be honest, are actually so spoiled. I actually treat you guys like my girlfriend, legit. Like, you guys get whatever you guys want. You guys were like, yo, Sam, I want to see this. So right away, I'm always on task. I'm on it. I try to get you guys the deck profile as fast as possible. And here it is, my updated Masked deck profile. And I've actually been playtesting this list quite some time. This deck is very, very good. You play, tons of heavy back rolls in this deck. And your basically main focus of this deck is basically sit on Darklaw and try to bring out your level 4 XYZs out as fast as possible. So without further ado, let's get started with this deck profile. And for those of you who actually do not want to watch this entire video, it's okay. I completely understand. The deck list of this deck is in the description box below. And throughout the deck profile, I'll explain to you guys my main deck options, my side deck, and my extra deck. So without further ado, let's get started with this Masked deck profile for the April 11, 2016 Banlist. So hope you guys enjoy. Starting with the monsters. You know what? This time I'm showing off, the sexy Bubble Mans first this time. So you're gonna play Triple Elemental Bubble Man. This card is absolutely amazing. Let me just focus the camera for a bit. Okay, there you go. That's beautiful right there. Oh, okay. So you wanna play Triple Elemental Bubble Man. This card is really, really good because, it helps you make a rank 4 XYZs. And in pure versions of Masked Heroes, I feel like playing Triple Bowman is definitely a must-have in this deck. You want to play triple copy to this card, and you also play double e-calls in a deck, which is really, really good to search out your Bowmans. And Bowman helps you go into your asset and helps you spam rank 4 XYZs, which is absolutely amazing. So Triple Bowman, really standard. Next, off to its companion, you want to play her, Elemental Hero shadowmist. Card's phenomenal as well. Basically, your mass change searcher of the deck, and once he gets sent to the graveyard, well, I always call all my cards a he for some reason. When he's sent to the graveyard, he basically gets to search a element of your monster from your deck to your hand. So what you want to search out is your Bowmans, which is pretty good. So you're going to play Triple Shadowmist and Triple Bowman. These cards are very generic and it's very standard in the deck. You guys don't know what these cards does. Next, you're going to play Double Summoner Monk. Arguably one of the best cards in the deck. The card's phenomenal. Really, really good. And dishes out your dead Hero Lives in your hand, which is really nice as well. If you don't open up a Hero Lives, you want to open up Summoner Monk, which is really, really good. Next, you're going to play Double Goblinderge. This card is phenomenal as well. It helps you go into your rank 4 XYZs. Rank 4 XYZs in this deck is super important. So you know what? If you can't go first on Darklaw and you open up Goblinderge or like Bubble Man, you can basically what is it called? You can basically go into first turn Rafflesia, which is a pretty strong opening play still. So Goblinderge is really nice. So basically, in your opening hand, it's either you can open up a Goblinderge Summoner Monk, which helps you go into your first turn Darklaw and Rafflesia, or you can open up in Goblinderge Shadowmist, which guarantees you a first turn Darklaw as well. And pretty much the worst thing ever is if you open up multiple copies of Bowman, or if you open up Goblinderge and Bowman, that can still give you access to your XYZ plays, which is super nice. So if you open up Goblinderge Bowman, you can make a first turn Abyss Dweller or first turn Rafflesia, which is super nice. And the worst hand that you can possibly have is if you draw like double Bowman first turn and like one Shadow Mist without having mass change in your hand. So that's pretty much the worst situation that you're in. But you know what? You're more than likely gonna have open up this card, or you're gonna open up Goblinderge into Shadow Mist, or you can open up Summoner Monk alone, which is super strong as well. And especially if you open up Goblinderge and Summoner Monk, you're pretty much in a set position, which is super nice. So that's pretty much it for our Masked Hero engine of the deck with Goblinderges and Summoner Monks. It's very standard. I do not play hand traps in this deck because it clogs in the deck, and if you have hand traps, you basically can't go off with Bubble Man in the deck, which is super crucial. Next, we're off to the spells. We're gonna play standard Triple Hero Lives. You guys don't know what our Hero Lives does. This card is phenomenal. This card is like the MVP card of the deck. You want to open this card first turn. If you don't open up this card first turn, you want to see either a mass change or an e-call in your hand to be able to what is it called? Combo off with Summoner Monk, which is pretty good. So a Triple Hero Lives is very standard. You basically only need one to resolve. So once one Hero Lives resolve, you can basically use the other ones for Summoner Monk fodder in your hand. So Triple Hero Lives is definitely a must-off. He's basically the second rota of the deck, which is super good. Next round, I'll play Triple Mass Change. It's really self-explanatory, standard Mass Change. Next round, I'll play double E-Call. You want to see, if you don't open up Summoner Monk or a Hero Lives, you want to see, E-Call and a Mass Change in your hand as much as possible. So E-Call basically helps you get into Shadow Mist, which is super, super nice. And next, you want to play one Rota, self-explanatory. Search out your Goblinderge and basically all your E-Hero monsters. And next, you want to play double Instant Fusion. This card is really good because you can go into Norden. And the sole purpose that I play double Instant Fusion is because I want to see this card as fast as possible. Especially if I can make a first turn Rafflesia, Darklaw, and an Abyss Dweller, you basically much have game against the Cosmo matchup, which is pretty good. Unless they have raigeki, which is then it would just be unfortunate. So Instant Fusion is really good for that. And if you ever happen to use the second Instant Fusion, you can always recycle back the Norden with like also Emerald in this deck. So double Instant Fusion is really great. Next, you'll play double Twin Twister. This card is actually a blowout card in a lot of decks, and especially against PK Fire, they'll use the Fog Blade just to negate your Darklaw. So Twin Twister basically takes care of that, which is super amazing. And it's also really good against Solemn Strike as well. I hate Solemn Strikes or Solemn Warnings and things like that. So Twin Twister literally clears back rows to help you potentially summon your Darklaw safer or summon your XYZ safer. So Twin Twister is just really good. And it combos out really well with Shadow Mist. What you can do is you can go Twin Twister, ditch Shadow Mist, search Bubble Man, which is super nice as well. So yeah, double Twin Twister. Next round, you want to play one raigeki, and last but not least, one Mass Charge. This card is phenomenal. And actually, you might even want to bump this card up to 2 because this card is just so amazing. Especially during late game, if you top like a Mass Charge and Shadow Mist, you basically, in a really great position. Card is really good. Basically adds a Mass Change and a Elemental Hero from your graveyard to your hand. You can either add Bowman or Shadow Mist. Bowman can help you go into your acid play, and adding Shadow Mist can either help you go into your Darklaw or your Anki plays. So that's pretty much it for our spells. Spells is really good. Next off to our traps. We want to play, the traps, you play a really heavy trap line of the deck. Call of Haunted is absolutely amazing. For the Soul Whippers, that it helps you go into your rank 4 XYZs, and it also combos off really well with Shadow Mist. So basically Call of Haunted, Shadow Mist, End Phase, Search and Mass Change, and things like that, which is really good. And you can also Call of Haunting back your monsters so that way that you don't die to OTKs, which is super nice as well. But in my personal opinion, that's the reason why I actually like to play the Artifact engine over the pure Mass Heroes, because Artifacts is really good. Scythe, it's basically like the meta call of the deck. Scythe basically stops the PK Fire. Moral Attack does not target, so basically when you bring out Moral Attack, it can pop up cards. So you can pop Cosmo Dark Destroyer, and if you have Abyss Dweller out, you're pretty much in a set position there. So Call of Haunted is definitely really great in this deck because you can revive back your level 4 monsters to help you go into your XYZs, and you can also revive back Shadow Mist from your graveyard to help you go into your Darklaws or Anki plays, which is super nice. So Triple Call of Haunted, you must play this card at 3 in my personal opinion. And for the Soul Whippers, that you want to see this card in your hand as often as possible, especially if you open up Shadow Mist Mass Change. You can basically go into Shadow Mist Mass Change Darklaw and then set this card, End Phase, activate this card, bring out Shadow Mist, and you can add basically the Mass Change from your deck to your hand, which is super nice. So triple Call of Haunted, one Solemn Warning, double Solemn Strike. Cards are phenomenal. This card is really good, really great against the Cosmo matchup. I'm telling you guys right now, this deck, Cosmo is the weakest matchup. But if you already have an established board set like Solemn Strike, Solemn Warnings, Rafflesia, and things like that, you're pretty much set against the Cosmo matchup, which is pretty good. Solemn Strike is really great against Cosmo. Negating their Pilot's effect is really good. So I love playing double Solemn Strikes in this deck. And you are paying a lot of life in this deck. So the best way to use this deck is you have to know when to pay life points, and you have to know when to activate cards at the right time. Because if you activate cards recklessly, you can definitely lose the game, and it goes for any other deck that plays a lot of cards that pays life, like Solemn Strike or Solemn Warning. So you have to resource management really well, and life point management really well in the deck, especially in Heroes, because you are playing Triple Hero Lives in the deck. Solemn Strikes, you want to see this card first turn as much as possible. Darklaw, Solemn Strike, Call the Haunted, and Solemn Warning, GG. Really great. Double Grandhorn Heaven, I feel like this card is definitely a staple in Heroes now, and this card is phenomenal. It can negate Pendulum Summons, it can also negate special summoning effects as well. And a really good thing about this card is that it makes your opponents draw, and especially combos out really well with Darklaw. Once your opponent draws, it basically banish around a card from your opponent's hand, which is super nice. And it basically forces your opponent to go into their battle phase, or if they special summon on the main phase too, it forces them to go to their end phase without having to set anything, which is super nice as well. So double grandhorn of heaven is definitely a must-off in this deck, in my personal opinion, and it's also used as another monster negation of the deck, which is super nice. Next, we're gonna play rafflesia targets, double time space, and one bottomless trap hole. As I said before, you are paying a lot of lives in this deck, so you must know how to use life point management in this deck a lot. So you have to be really smart. You cannot be reckless when activating cards. But these cards are definitely really good against Cosmo matchup, really good against the PK Fire and Beatrice as well. So once basically they bring out the Beatrice, time space the Beatrice back, and especially if you already have a Darklaw on the field, they basically banish their Dantes, their Phantom Knights, their Burning Abyss. So time space coming off a Darklaw is just absolutely amazing. Same purpose as Bottomless Trap Hole as well. Bottomless is really good against the Cosmo matchup for the sole purpose that it does not target, which is really nice. So these are your Rafflesia targets. One Vanity's Emptiness, blowout card against Cosmo, blowout card against the PK Fire. Once you already have an established board, you can flip Vanity's Emptiness and say GG. So this card is really amazing. And last but not least, I am crazy. Triple Mirror Force. This card is one of the best cards ever. Basically, if you don't have first turn Darklaw, you can make first turn Abyss Dweller against Cosmo or first turn Abyss Dweller against the PK Fire. They try to overwhelm the board. Let's say they happen to destroy your Abyss Dweller, activate Abyss Dweller's effect, and then once they attack, just activate Mirror Force, and then just like they can't really do anything. So Mirror Force is really amazing for that purpose. I love this card. I love this card at 3, especially while we have a Darklaw on the board. This card becomes a massive D-prison of the deck, which is super amazing. So that's pretty much it for our traps. You are playing a heavy trap-based deck. Can you imagine if you open up Darklaw, or you can have an access to Darklaw or Rafflesia or an Abyss Dweller, having set these cards, like you're pretty much in a set position from there. So that's pretty much it for our traps. Go up into our side deck. Side deck is always up to personal preference, but this is what I play so far to give you guys a sort of idea on what you guys can incorporate into the side deck. Play double anti-spell fragrance. Ask them if they can smell it. This card is phenomenal. Really good. Spell fragrance, amazing. Double effect wheeler for the Monarchs. Triple maxi, really great. Third twin twister, amazing as well. Double master restrict against Monarchs. Double cyber dragon. Double dark hole. And last but not least, one Forbidden Lance. Where's my Chimera Tech? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I would cut off maybe a Dark Hole for a Chimera Tech. Where's my Chimera Tech Force of Dragon? This is really weird. I have a Chimera Tech in here somewhere. Oh, where it is. Okay, so there you go. You got a 1 Chimera Tech Force of Dragon. This card is really good. If you guys have a systems down instead of playing these 3 bad boys over here, definitely replace these 3 bad boys for triple systems down. I don't have systems down. That's why I'm playing Dark Hole and things like that. So really lame. But anyways, this card is really good against Cosmo. And if you guys have systems down, definitely replace these 3 bad boys for systems down. So that's pretty much it for the side deck. Really self-explanatory. Standard side deck, if you guys were to say. Let's go off into our extra deck. Extra deck is really standard as well. You want to play triple Darklaw. It is a pure Mass Hero version of the deck. So triple Darklaw is definitely a must. And by the way, guys, if you guys have an ulti Darklaw from the OTS pack, hit me up on my Facebook. I really want 2 more ulti Darklaws for my ulti collection. So yeah. So triple Darklaw, 1 Norden. Norden is really good because you do play instant fusion. 1 Anki and 1 Mass Hero asset. I actually showed this the wrong way. Yeah, so it should be like this. Here you go. That's pretty much it for your fusions. Off to our XYZs. We're going to play 1 Excalibur. This card wins games. Really good. Combos off really well with Abyss Dweller. And, he's literally your secondary source if you run out of your Utopia engine, which is pretty nice. So this card's amazing. And, number 39 Utopia and Utopia Lightning. Really good because it is your Cosmo killer of the deck, which is amazing. 1 Giant Hand, 1 Abyss Dweller, 101. This card is really great as well. It can rob your opponent's monsters, which is really nice. 1 Rafflesia, card MVP, extra deck card. Card is phenomenal. You first turn open up Rafflesia Darklaw. That's a really strong opening right there. So which is super nice. 1 Dagusto Emerald is your second MVP of the deck because it can recycle back your Nordens and it can also recycle back your Darklaw. It can even recycle back your Utopia engine, which is super nice as well. So Dagusto Emerald. And last but not least, 1 Castel, super sexy. So that's pretty much it for our Mass Hero deck profile, guys. If you guys enjoyed this deck profile, please make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys for everything that you guys have done. By the way, if you guys haven't yet joined my contest, join my contest right now. SamHamTV is about to launch really soon. Just follow my contest instructions. All you guys gotta do is just subscribe to my second channel called SamHamTV. You know, I'm trying to make that channel a really big channel for you guys. That's where I showcase you guys my life, my vlogs. I do cooking, I do pranks, I do skits and things like that. So, you know, that channel is going to be a really fun channel. So make sure you check that out. And you guys subscribe to that channel, you guys can win one of these sexy, customized, myself own playmat. So things like that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video 100+ likes for more deck profiles of this upcoming ban list. Mermills is coming soon. Cosmo is coming soon. I got a pure down of this deck profile coming soon. I got everything because you know what? I spoil you guys a lot, and it's because I freaking love you, and I really appreciate all your support. Yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. If you guys have ulti dark laws, hit me up on Facebook. And it's Sam from Team Shadow Sam signing out. Peace!